3 failed login attempts.
4, 5.
On the other side of that little error message, my best friend of 10 years was staring at her phone in disbelief because the account she had used for free every single day for years had finally stopped recognizing her. Stick with me, because how this ends is more satisfying than you'd think. But first, let me take you back to the night everything changed. It was a Tuesday night in Rosewood Lane, the kind of ordinary evening where nothing feels like it's about to matter. My phone buzzed. Sanaa's name lit up the screen for the 4th time that week. Not, "How was your day?" Not, "I miss you." Just, "Hey, can you send the Netflix password again?" It logged me out for some reason. I stared at the message a second longer than I needed to. 10 years of friendship, and this was the rhythm we'd fallen into. She reached out when she needed something, and I answered every time because that's what best friends do. Right? I typed back the password. 3 seconds later. "Thanks, bestie red heart." Then silence, until the next time she needed something. That's how it had always been with Sanaa. In college, it was borrowing $50 for lunch that somehow never made its way back to me. Later, it was, "Can you top up my phone? I'll pay you back Friday." Fridays that came and went with nothing but a laughing emoji when I brought it up. And through all of it, I told myself it didn't matter. I earned well. She didn't, not really. And I loved her. She was the friend who'd known me since we were 19, who I'd built a decade of inside jokes with. So when she asked to share my Netflix, I didn't think twice. What's one login between best friends? When Sanaa's father was hospitalized for a heart procedure, I was the one who sat in that waiting room with her until 3 in the morning, holding a cold cup of chai neither of us drank because she was too frightened to speak. When her scholarship fell through in our final semester, I quietly covered her tuition installment and told her not to worry about it. When she failed her statistics result twice, I spent 3 weekends locked in my room with her, drilling formulas onto index cards until midnight because I refused to let her lose that semester. I did all of it gladly. I never once kept score. Months passed. The password requests never stopped, but I stopped noticing them, the way you stop noticing a leak once you've learned to live around the bucket. What I didn't stop noticing, what I couldn't stop noticing, was the silence on the other side whenever I needed something back. It happened on a Thursday in October. I'd had the kind of week that hollows you out, a death in the family, a work deadline I'd missed for the first time in years, a fight with my mother that left both of us in tears. I called Sanaa at 11 at night, my voice already cracking before she even picked up. "Hey," I said, "can you just talk for a bit? I really need someone right now." There was a pause, and in the background I could hear a television, laughter, ice clinking in a glass. "I'm kind of in the middle of something," she said. "Can we do this tomorrow?" "Sanaa, I really..." "Look," she cut in, her voice carrying an edge I'd never heard her use with me before. "You're always finding ways to be unhappy about something. I can't be your therapist every time you're in a mood." I didn't say anything. I just hung up, sat on the edge of my bed, and looked at the blue light of my phone screen reflecting off my hands, the same hands that had covered her tuition installment, that had held hers in a hospital corridor, that had never once asked her to pay any of it back. 10 years, and the one night I needed 10 minutes, I got a lecture about my moods. I didn't cry. That surprised me more than anything. I just felt something settle in my chest, quiet, cold, and absolutely certain. I wasn't going to scream at her. I wasn't going to send an angry text laying out a decade of receipts. Sanaa wouldn't hear any of that anyway. She'd just tell me I was overreacting, that I was finding ways to be unhappy again.
No.
If she wanted to keep taking without ever showing up, fine. But she wasn't going to keep doing it comfortably. Not anymore. The next morning, I opened the Netflix app, changed the password, logged every device out, waited. By that evening, right on schedule, the message came. "Hey, the Netflix logged me out again. Oh, password?" I sent it, sweet as ever. "Here you go."
She logged in.
I watched the notification. A new device, active. I counted to 60 in my head, opened my account settings, and logged her straight back out. The next day, same thing. She asked, I gave it, she logged in, I logged her out. I did this for 2 weeks straight, never once refusing her, never once explaining myself. When she tried the OTP login instead, smart move, Sana, I still shared the code the second she asked.
Good friend that I was.
And the moment her screen flickered to life with her favorite show loading, I'd tap one button and she'd be staring at a login screen again. By day 10, her messages had changed. This is so weird, it keeps logging me out. Then, is your Netflix glitching or something? Then a voice note, her laugh a little strained. Okay, this is actually driving me insane. What is going on with your account? I read every message. I answered none of them with the truth. Weird, I typed back.
No idea.
Try again. And I would watch, almost peacefully, as she tried again. And failed again. There's a particular kind of quiet that comes after years of being taken for granted when you finally choose yourself. It doesn't sound like a scream. It sounds like a phone on silent, a login screen refreshing on someone else's device, and you, on your side of it, finally exhaling. I never told Sana what I was doing. I didn't need her to understand it, and honestly, some part of me knew she never would. People who take without noticing rarely notice when the taking stops. She spent nearly a month baffled, blaming the app, blaming her phone, blaming everything except the one place she should have looked, the friendship she'd been logging into for free for 10 years while giving nothing back. Eventually, I stopped answering her messages altogether. Not with a dramatic goodbye. Not with a paragraph explaining everything she'd done wrong. Just silence. The same silence she'd handed me on that Thursday night in October. I let the friendship do what her Netflix sessions had been doing for weeks. Buffer, stall, and finally, quietly log out. People love to say revenge should be big and dramatic. But sometimes the most honest justice is small and quiet. A door closing softly instead of slamming. Someone finally realizing, one login at a time, that they can't keep taking from a well they never once filled. I didn't need Sana to apologize. I didn't need her to understand. I just needed my peace back. And for the first time in 10 years, I finally have it. If this story hit home, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. Give it a like if you've ever had a friend like Sana, and tell me in the comments, what's the most satisfying petty revenge you've ever pulled off? I read every single one.